Welcome to the Sports Betting Preview Show, a pregame.com podcast. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined with Vegas Runner. This is segment 3 of 6, Big Game Preview. We're going to look at a Friday big dance game. It's Louisville and California. Vegas Runner, hit me up with the numbers.
Live from Jacksonville, Florida. Cal opened up as a 1.5-point favorite, finally put out a total at 150. As of today, the favorite has flip-flopped. Louisville is now a 1-point favorite. Total's obviously still the same. So this is a pick'em game, more or less. I could see the wise guys trying to get plus 1.5 or better on both sides if the Louisville money starts coming in and it goes up a little bit.
Absolutely. You know, sit there and root for a 1-point game. You don't care who.
Yeah, and if it goes to 2, you got 2 on one side plus 1.5 on the other. There's worse bets than that.
Absolutely. Well, but this is going to actually be my free pick, and free picks here on the show. My free picks 19-10. Vegas Runner, a smoking 17-7 with free picks. We've been getting the job done with the free picks, but before we get to my free picks, so I don't forget, I like doing it.
You don't want to forget this part. This is your favorite part.
We want to give RJ's money away. I mean, you know, what's better than that? Well, I guess I could give your money away.
No. His is fine.
Okay. We're going to give RJ's money away. Here's the deal. $10 coupon. You can use it however you want. Go to pregamepros.com. Check out all of our red hot cappers we've got. Any of them. You can check out Vegas Runner. You can check out me. Mike Hook. Great run in the tournaments.
Dan Beebe
in the NBA. The
Zach
baby
Lawson.
There's just, it doesn't stop.
On and on.
Check it out. $10 coupon. What time is it? It's big dance time. So let's make the coupon.
Dancing shoes are on.
They're on? Okay. Big Dance 10. All one word. Big Dance, the number 10. That's going to get you $10. Just load it up in the shopping cart. Enter that coupon at checkout, and it'll take $10 off. And you know what? If you buy something...
What if I have a pick that I'm selling for $10 that day?
You're too cheap to sell something for $10.
Yeah.
I should say you're too cheap.
What if someone else has a pick for $10?
That's free.
All right, on the house. Now, this is your free pick, this game.
This is my free pick.
So you break it down. Tell me why, because I'm on the fence. Tell me why I should bet one side over the other.
I'm going to tip you over. First of all, California has a chip on their shoulder, and they got a monster chip on their shoulder. This team won the Pac-10 title, regular season.
Yep.
They lost the Pac-10 conference tournament in the championship game.
You don't have to tell me. I had Washington that day.
To the team that finished second in the conference. Okay, so no shame.
No, but now there's an argument. Who's better?
Okay, well, there's who's better. But here's the thing. Pac-10 is, a major conference.
BCS.
It's down this year, yes, but it's still a major conference. There's people that think California doesn't even
deserve to be
here.
Yeah.
It's like they are being so disrespected. They won their conference, and they're an 8th seed. 8th.
Yeah, and this is a team who played better ball later in the season, which is where you should weigh it most. They came in winning 8 of 9 games, covering 8 of 9 games.
I liked this game when I saw the line when it opened.
Now you got to love it even more.
Now you got to look and say, the public's doing just what I thought they would do.
You're getting nobody's giving a three-pointer now.
Nobody's giving them a shot. And Louisville, here's a team that has been Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I mean, down the stretch, California did everything they were supposed to do.
Right.
They get to the championship game of the tournament, and they lose a tight game to Washington.
Yeah, it was
back and forth. It wasn't a blowout.
It could have went either way.
In Louisville, they either look very, very good.
Beating Syracuse twice.
Or very, very bad.
Losing to Cincinnati in the first round.
Which I was on Cincinnati. That was my upset shock.
Yeah, we both had Cincy, but you had a big bet on them, I remember.
But this is a team that got blown out early in the year by Charlotte on their home floor. Yeah. This is a team that lost on their home floor to Western Carolina. Yeah. Late in the season, went to St. John's, got blown out.
They have no personality yet, Marco.
And late in the season went to Marquette and got blown out, scored like 40-some points.
You're right.
and then come home and beat Syracuse.
You're right. I'm trying to figure out if this is just the wise guys trying to get ahead of the market so that they could come back and take a big position on Cal as a dog, which I could tell you from my experience running on that strip, placing bets for these guys, they do that a lot when the game's around 1 because the public don't bet early. So the only one that moves lines the first 24, 48 hours are the wise guys. So they know that with small amounts of money, taking insignificant positions, they could manipulate the line any way they want. And they do that time and time again by having us placing small orders on a team like Louisville, getting word out that we're on Louisville when they're doing nothing but sitting back waiting to unload the other side. So you got to be careful when you see them early moves. They're very important to monitor, but you can't automatically say this is where the sharp money is and this is what they're depending on. Too many times you're going to find yourself cheering for the wrong team.
So right now they're sitting holding tickets of Louisville plus 1,
plus 1.5, plus
1 and 1.5. They got early.
Yeah.
And come Friday.
Yeah, they'll have a position to be able.
They'll be able to bet California. Once the public gets involved and puts their money in, they could end up getting +2 on California
because the public's going to take. This is one of them where I'm thinking what they might be doing, because what the public's going to see is this: Louisville, Patino, Elite Eight last year.
Absolutely,
they're going to say this is an experienced team. They got to the Elite Eight, but 2 guys left that team, Clark and Williams, that were first-round draft picks. 3 starters, 2 other starters off that team. So this isn't the Elite Eight team from last year, and they can't play defense. So that's why I was on the fence, because I was confused. I made Cal a 2-point favorite in this game. So I was like, I know usually my power ratings are, I'm not going to say they're as sharp as Billy Waters is, but they're pretty. They're more closer to their lines than they are LVSC's lines.
Billy Waters lost $2 million on the Super Bowl.
Exactly, so but my lines are going to be closer, reflect theirs more than they're going to reflect the public perception of LVSC's lines.
Right.
And this was one of them that just threw me off. That's why I was on the fence. The only thing I don't like about Cal is this. They're flying 3 time zones. They're playing in Jacksonville, and that's a switch of 3 time zones. I'm hoping this is a later afternoon game at least.
They play this. It's as late as you can get, 9:55 at night.
Okay, if it was 9 in the morning, I'd be very worried.
Okay, so and plus they're going to already be there.
And you adjust.
It's not like in football where you fly the day before.
Right.
They're going to be there. And that was one other thing I was going to bring up, and we got to wrap this one up. The fact that California's even playing at Jacksonville was the final slap in the face.
Yeah,
I mean, they almost said, you're here only because we have to take you. Almost.
Dude, Montgomery's a great motivator. What he was able to do with those Stanford Cardinal teams all those years, where a lot of times they shouldn't have gotten as far as they got. And now he has some talent on this Cal team. I think you pushed me in that direction. They had one of the toughest schedules and non-conference schedules in all of basketball, Cal did. And they get no respect at all. Good coach, good team. Versus an overrated team that can't play defense, that's too Jekyll and Hyde for my liking.
Cal can't help that the Pac-10 was down this year.
Yeah, well, you don't play who's in front of you.
They took care of business. It's not like they were just a couple games over 500. They won the conference. They took care of business right down the line.
Louisville 4-7 on the road. Not even.
So and they had some bad losses. My free pick for the podcast, we're going to take California on Friday. I look for them to advance to the next round, take Louisville out. Now, you can go to pregame.tv, watch all of our videos. Be sure when you go there and after you get done watching us, go to the comment section. Tell us what you think the final score of this game is going to be. If you correctly predict the final score exactly, we're going to give you
C-note, $100.
RJ's money. We're going to give you $100 pregame dollars you can use to spend any way you want on the site. Cost you nothing, no obligation. Just go ahead and put a predicted score in there, and the money's yours.
Picture on the house.
You got it. And don't forget, you can always download and listen. Just go to iTunes, search for pregame.com, get all of our podcasts, listen to Vegas Runner and yours truly, Marco D'Angelo, whenever you like. This has been another Big Game Preview. We'll be back with another in a moment.